All right, let's go ahead and check out the mail package. You ready? Let's go. Woo! Okay. We got a mail package here, and it's got some items inside. I've been waiting for these to arrive. We have a PSA 10 2017 Poncho Pikachu wearing a Vulpix costume, right? A Vulpix poncho. PSA 10. Beautiful card, beautiful artwork. All right, they released these in the special boxes, right? It was a Alolan Vulpix and Vulpix poncho box, which I thought was really cool. All right, I'll show you guys the other one here. This is the Alolan Vulpix. Both of them in PSA 10. Beautiful card, beautiful artwork. Very popular, very nice. All right, kind of cool to have the sealed box, but you know, with all the different reseals out there, I think having the actual graded card, especially the highest grade, which is never guaranteed, even though they're just promos in those boxes, is quite nice. Yep, 2016 Pretend Pikachu, Grunt Pikachu, Team Skull Pikachu. This also comes out of a special box. Comes out of the Team Skull box. You get the regular, I guess you could say art, right? Mini baby art, as some people call it. And you also get the full art, right? So this is the mini art, which I think is very cute. Look at all these Pikachus in here. All right, all the Magma, Aqua, Team Skull. And then you got the full art, baby. Right? PSA 10, Team Skull Pikachu. Look how sick this is, man. This is definitely one of the sicker ones, though. Right? Quite nice, no? Look at that. PSA 10. You know, the cool thing about these cards is they have this little sparkle. Japanese cards, they did a lot of this during this era, where they did these little, like, extra hollow. Like, the card is shiny and foily, but it's got this extra shiny hollow pattern to it. You see the little sparklies? It's quite nice. Alright, so you get these two out of a box, and both of these are PSA 10, which is super cool. The next one is probably one that a lot of people know about. This one is going to be Luigi. This is the full art Luigi and baby Luigi, as I call it, PSA 10 set. All right, this comes out of the Luigi Pikachu box. Obviously, you know, Pokemon, Mario, they did a little collab together. And these are the 2016 Luigi box. And of course, if you have the Luigi, you must have the Mario. All right, you must have the Mario here. All right, different artwork. One is going from the right going to left. One is going from left to right. Right, also with the mustache there. And you got the baby version, and you got the adult version. And again, this hollow foil pattern is so nice. Look at that. Look at that, dude. So nice. Rayquaza. Right, this was another box released in 2016. You can see people really love these. They did the Rayquaza Poncho Pikachu box. Alright, so this is a PSA 10 of the full art Rayquaza. They didn't do a baby one. I think they did one for another occasion, but this one is the one that came out of the box here. Alright, you got the Rayquaza. I guess you could say the X and Y, right? The Mega Rayquaza, the regular Rayquaza, the shiny Rayquaza, the not shiny Rayquaza. Pikachu's here in the poncho, again with that very, very shiny hollow pattern. The Charizard, alright? They had the poncho Charizards, right? Again, the X and Y, the shiny, the regular, right? The Mega, the regular Charizards here. This one is the very cute one. Look at him. He's got a little attitude to him as well. Next one of these is going to be from 2015. Right? They have the Pretend Gyarados and Pretend Magikarp. Right? Both of these are also full art. Right? Both of these, again, also are by Koiki Saito. Alright, both of them are in PSA 10. This was an interesting box. So they actually released these in boxes as well. And this was interesting. I believe that they released these in conjunction. Is that the right word? At the same time. But they released this, I believe, at the same time that the Pokemon Center in Hiroshima opened up in 2015. Right, I think it was Hiroshima. Right, I think it was Hiroshima that opened up. And they actually released these Pretend Gyarados and Pretend Magikarp boxes. And you can see 2015, so these were even before these other designs, right? These other, you know, Rayquaza and Charizard ones that came out. Beautiful artwork, right? Did very well. All right, the next one is quite interesting, right? I'm gonna show this one first. And tell you guys about it. So this is the Mega Tokyo Pikachu. Super cool one. Now this is just a rip in the bag. I'll put it in another bag later. It's a PSA 10 of the Mega Tokyo Pikachu from 2014. I believe this card was given out to the people that visited the new Pokemon Center. They actually relocated, right? This Pokemon Center in Japan, right? This Mega Tokyo Pokemon Center. And then when they relocated for the opening, they gave away these promos. Very cute, right? Again, with that same artwork that we saw earlier, later on, 2 years later in 2016, of the full art of this Pikachu here. But they gave these away to people that attended that Pokemon Center. Just came in and you know, just kind of made some purchases, you know, or hung out at the Pokemon Center. Very similar to the poncho, not the poncho, but the Shibuya Pikachu I have here, right? One of my most prized cards that I have in my collection. This was actually given away in, as you can see here, in Japan. They like to give away Pikachus for whatever crazy events or moments that happen. But this was actually, when I went to Japan in 2019, they actually, I got this personally. They actually gave these out to people who visited any of the Pokemon centers in Japan when they had the opening, grand opening of the Shibuya Pokemon Center. So super cool card. Right, kind of similar to this. Obviously, this is many years later, right? What is it, 5 years later? But they continue to do these themes, and that's why there's like quite a few of these Pikachu cards and promotional cards that they've released throughout the last, I'd say, about decade. Right, they've been releasing quite a few of them. So there's even more than these. Some of these are from the boxes. This one is, like I said, obtained at the Pokemon Centers back in 2014. But they actually did an alternate art of this card, which is quite rare. The alternate art of this card here, which I'll show you right now, is this one. Right, you can see it's very cute, right? Literally scaring the Dedenne, right? But this is the alternate art card, and this is actually the much more rare card of the two. This was not given out. Obviously, you can see it was 2 years later, right? But this was actually given out for participation in the Tokyo Mega Battle Challenge that they had in Japan. So in Japan, they had 4 different locations, 4 different Pokemon centers that you could go to, and for like 2 days, I think it was like in January. It was like January 16th and January 17th in like 2016, where you could attend these. And if you went to any of these different Pokemon centers and you participated in this Mega Battle Challenge, I think there was like 40 participants, you know, at 3 different sessions. If you participated, you would receive this here. So I think they had 40 participants at 1 session, 3 sessions each day, and you know, 4 locations or something like that. And the total adds up to only 960 of these copies ever released. So having a copy of this in the highest grade of a PSA 10 is actually pretty cool, right? Pretty hard to find these. Obviously, they were given away to like kids. They had 2 different days. One day was like kids of all ages, and one day was like elementary school kids, something like that. I don't remember all the logistics to it, but kind of hard to get. And obviously, you know, giving it to kids, you know, oftentimes, you know, you can't get them in the best of conditions, right? So population on these in PSA 10s are very low. Populations in general are pretty low for this card here. So super cool card, and you know, I think cards like this that look really nice that have also a really good story behind it is pretty interesting, right? Pretty interesting to collect. Uniqlo promos. So back in 2014, they did a collaboration with Pokemon and Uniqlo, and they released these promos. I think they sold some kind of like product. It was like a hat, I don't know, a beanie. I don't know what it was, right? But if you made a purchase, you would actually receive one of these promos, right? So there's 4 different ones. You would just receive one at random. And these are the 4 promos right here. Very cute Pikachu Uniqlo promos. And these are actually quite rare. Just as these were given out and were quite rare, these Mega Battle ones, these were actually quite rare. I guess not that many people got them. And obviously when they shipped it out and people got them, they weren't in always the best condition as well. So to be able to find a copy of it is very difficult. Nonetheless, to find a copy in PSA 10, and nonetheless having all 4 of them together in PSA 10 is pretty cool. So if you check out the population report, these are quite low. Super cool. I was very, very excited for this mail package to come in. One last thing that came in this mail package as well that I thought was pretty cool. This card probably will be available for sale. I was thinking about keeping it because I don't have this card here. But it's actually a Blaine's Charizard. Unlimited. PSA 9. But this Blaine's Charizard, Unlimited PSA 9, is more expensive than any other Unlimited Charizard PSA 9. This Unlimited Charizard from Gym Challenge is more expensive than a first edition Gym Challenge PSA 9 Charizard. And the reason is because this is a corrected version here. Alright, so this card has a cool story behind it as well. You can see right here it says discard, it's kind of blurry, it says discard all fire energies, right? That's the corrected version. If you look at all first edition Blaine Charizards, as well as majority of unlimited Blaine Charizards, they will all say discard all fighting energy. It's just an error that Pokemon Company made when they printed this, and they did correct it, which is why there's a corrected version here. They did correct it on a later print, which is not first edition. That's why all first edition is fighting, but in a later unlimited print, right? Which was very small and not many, you know, that were printed in the corrected version. So the corrected version is actually more sought after. A PSA 10 of this, even a PSA 9, is more expensive than a first edition, right? So this is, you know, this corrected version is the most expensive. A PSA 10 is much more expensive than a first edition PSA 10 Blaze Charizard. So it's actually kind of cool, right? Very interesting card. And this PSA 9 actually looks pretty solid, right? Really, really solid. It's another cool card that came in this mail package as well. Anyways, all right, hope you guys enjoyed this mail package opening, and hopefully I just don't tell the wife, and, you know, maybe we can have some more of these mail package openings in the future, okay? Just keep it on the DL, okay? We don't tell the wife.